Good afternoon, everyone. Jonathan Davis here with Davis Autosports. Excited to offer you guys a absolutely gorgeous and perhaps the nicest Lexus GX470 on the entire U.S. market. This is a '09 fully loaded with 27,000 original documented miles. Absolutely incredible GX470. Here at Davis Autosports, we love these trucks. We appreciate these trucks. If you go to our website, you'll see that we specialize in these. We sell some of the cleanest, nicest, lowest mileage GX470s in the country. I got 3 family members as the owner of the dealership. Obviously, all my family members come to me for vehicles, and I have 3 family members that have these trucks because I've recommended them, especially at the price point. They're absolutely phenomenal. If you're looking at them, I'm sure you already know all this. I'm just saying all that because we love these trucks, we appreciate these trucks, and with that said, this is the nicest, cleanest one I have ever seen, I've ever sold. You won't find another one like it. Last year of this generation, everything that you look for in these trucks, this truck has. All the little problems about these trucks, shouldn't say problems, but the little issues, and I'll go over some of those, this truck does not have. This is the right one. Absolutely gorgeous. History, it is a 2-owner Carfax certified guaranteed truck. The previous owner bought it in 2011 or 2012 as a certified pre-owned Lexus. This thing is all original, absolutely impeccable. Every single body panel has a factory issued VIN plate. We did not buff those headlights. We didn't do anything. This is the exact way this truck came in. My reconditioning department here is top notch, first class. We didn't touch this other than a quick wash. We were getting ready to paint correct it. It doesn't need it. The paint's impeccable. Whoever owned this thing took absolutely perfect care of it. One thing that these wheels do, we have to refinish just about every set of these wheels that come in on a GX. If you own them, you know what I'm referring to, and these wheels are absolutely perfect. Another nice note on this, there's some sort of back and forth about different packages that these trucks have. They do have a sport package, which is rare. They also, behind closed doors, if you will list these as a premium, which is common, or a ultra premium, or even a luxury. And this one, if those are true packages, which technically they're not, but some of the enthusiasts will label them as such because of some of the options that they have that some premiums don't have, this truck does. One of those is the sort of darker charcoal wheels as opposed to the light silver. Body wise, like I said, this thing is absolutely phenomenal. Clean as can be. Every single piece of glass is a factory glass throughout the entire truck. Every panel, like I mentioned, has a factory issued VIN plate, and this thing is clean, clean, clean. We've been selling these for years. Anytime I get one of these trucks in, it becomes my rider, like my demo, just because they're so comfortable. Just phenomenal trucks. If you've never owned one, do your research on them. They're lovely trucks. My mother, who had a newer GM SUV, actually got hit about 3 years ago. She was okay, but it totaled her truck. She said, "Son, what do I need?" I said, "Get this." And this is actually an older truck than what she had. She's had it, loved it. Beautiful trucks. Because of the desirability of this generation truck, these are actually going up in value, as do a lot of Toyota sort of made vehicles. And at the end of the day, this is owned by Toyota, so these things are really going up in value. And I do feel this is the nicest one in the entire country. Body panels straight as can be. So one of the downfalls of some Lexus and Toyota products can be their paint process. And I'll tell you, we have 2 GX470s in inventory right now that we're actually doing this work to, and we just sold one, which would make the third one that we did the work to. But these caps up here, end up fading really bad, have to get repainted. Everything that's plastic on these trucks, like the actual fender flares, the bumpers, besides the sheet metal itself, they have a tendency to fade just due to the process that Toyota uses paint wise. And the paint on all the plastics, the fender flares, the plating, as you see, the clear coat is just as perfect as the sheet metal. You never see that on these. There's always some sort of fade to them, and this one's perfect because it's been garage kept and because of the incredibly low mileage. I'll show you all four wheels close up. No pitting, no peeling. Tail lights perfect. All the chrome's perfect. I promise you, you will not find another one like this. Usually these lights have condensation in them, no issues whatsoever. And the interior is mint, completely loaded up. Marks and Levinson sound, navigation, backup camera. Beautiful wood grain. The dash does not have one single crack, which is an issue with these trucks, big issue. Very rare wood grain steering wheel. Also, once again, part of that ultra premium or luxury package, if you will. You can look all these up online. You won't find that wood grain steering wheel. The presets right there you don't find too often. The dark charcoal wheels you don't find too often. Just look at all the buttons. Non-smoker. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful truck. I can tell you, anytime we list these with less than 100,000 miles, they sell extremely quick. This one with 27,000 miles in this condition, it's not going to last, guys. If you're interested, give us a call. The sort of problems that some of these will have, a little bit rust wise, no issues whatsoever, absolutely perfect. Third row seating as well. These seats recline back. As you see, they're sort of in a reclined position right now. They actually go back even more. Those indentions right there are just from when those were folded down where the seat belts are. Give that a few days. You can actually, we'll put a heat gun to them and it'll just come right back out. But that's just for them being folded down. Back of the seats, perfect. Wood grain, once again, flawless. While we're here, factory issued VIN plate, and VIN plate. One of the best riding SUVs ever. I've owned Escalades, I've owned everything between personally and inventory. I've driven everything, and these things just float down the road. You have your netting, you have all your tools in there. Look at this. There's still plastic on that. I'm not going to take it off, but you hear it? It still has the plastic on it. Amazing. Headliner is absolutely perfect. Factory issue VIN plate as well. Beautiful chrome handles. Another thing, these belt moldings, not going to be an issue on this truck, but those will get sort of pitted up as well. Once again, perfect paint there. Chrome is perfect. Another thing too, on sort of the upgraded ultra luxury or premium package, if you will, is the bezels here are done in chrome. Factory issue VIN plate and the large VIN plate. Look at those buttons, how clean they are. Carpets are spotless. Beautiful wood grain steering wheel. Controls are perfect. I mean, this thing's just impeccable. I'm going to go ahead and shut this back door so we can take this thing on a test drive. I mean, look at this. Factory issue VIN plate right there. VIN plate. Look at the insulation. It's perfect. Even has a Lexus battery. So luxury value edition. Also has a tow package as well. You also have all your books and manuals in here, completely loaded up, every single one of them. You also have your 6-disc CD changer. AC is blowing nice and cold. Man, this thing is smooth. I'm going to go ahead and put my seatbelt on real quick. So that exclamation mark next to the fuel gauge is just a tire indicator letting you know that one of your tires is 4 psi lower than where it should be, and that also measures the spare. So it usually in these trucks it's the spare because they rarely get air. So as soon as they get some air in it, that light will go away. I'm going to put this on wide view. Got a couple cars passing us, then we'll go ahead and head out. Tons of airbags in this truck as well. They're all over the place. 27,359 miles. You won't find another one. These trucks go 400,000 or 500,000 miles. Airbag system on the car as far as the air suspension works flawlessly. Check out how clean. Let me zoom in here. on all the knobs, all the white indicators. Like I said earlier, one of the smoothest riding SUVs ever. AC's blowing nice and cold. Go ahead and slow down a little bit, give us some room in between this truck and the semi in front of us. That way we'll do some quick hard accelerations just to show you everything functions as it should. So we'll go ahead and do about 80% throttle. Got a nice downshift as it should, 5,000 RPM shift. Engine and transmission is as smooth as can be. Wouldn't expect anything less from these trucks. Hard on the brakes, hand off the steering wheel, smooth as can be. Beautiful wood grain interior. It's very dark, no cracks in it whatsoever. Go ahead and do a full turn of the wheel. Let go. Goes right back into place. No issues whatsoever. Telling you guys, this truck is as new as they come. You're not going to find one nicer. Perfect acceleration. Smooth drive line. One finger on the wheel. I mean, this is it. All right, guys, quick recap. 09 Lexus GX470 luxury edition. Keys, books, manuals, remotes, window sticker. Clean as can be. It's the right truck. 27,000 miles. Carfax certified. It's not going to last. Do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Don't tell me what the Kelley Blue Book value is of this truck. If you get that value from them, ask them to find you one for that price. Not being a smart aleck, just saving us both time. We both know what the market demands for these trucks. I wish I could pay Kelley Blue Book for these trucks. So if you want a nearly brand new flawless GX470, give us a call. 855-955-3377. Thank you.